HiredUp Podcast. Hello, this is a hot take. Today, I'm going to talk about being an expert in your field. Hey, HiredUp Podcast. So this is a topic that I have spoken about many times, but I just want to keep driving it home because I don't want to just speak about it and then let it go. I think it's really something that needs to be talked about more because I think it's massively important. And that is the idea of actually being an expert in what you're trying to do in the career, in the industry. I had a really great conversation with somebody the other day, and they wanted to go into a certain field that they had never been in before. And I asked them, are you actually that thing? Are you that person that you're trying to be? And the answer was no. And this is not a unique thing. I mean, this is across the board. I ask so many people this question, and people just are not experts in the field that they're actually trying out for, that they're trying to get into. So here's my perspective. If you are trying to become a salesperson, if you're trying to become a graphic designer, really doesn't matter. You have to spend an enormous amount of time getting good at that thing. When John Dietrich and I really started scaling the sales programs in groups and clubs at Arizona State, the reason that we were so passionate about it was because we repeatedly kept hearing from companies, hey, when we get salespeople from collegiate programs, they don't understand how to sell. So we have to take them back to square one. And we have to explain to them how to sell. They have to build rapport. They have to needs assess. They have to cost justify. They have to level set. I mean, all of these things that have to be done, we have to actually teach them how to do that before we ever teach them how to sell our program. So I think a good example would be pilots. I have a lot of pilot friends that are professional pilots. They don't go into an airline job interview with no pilot experience. They don't show up and go, hey, I want to work for American Airlines. I'd like to learn how to be a pilot. They spend 2 years prior becoming experts in flying aircraft so that then they can go and work for that company. They already know how to do it. All they have to do now is learn that company-specific protocol. They have to learn how to manage those specific airplanes. They have to learn how to work on their specific processes. So, bringing this all together, what does that really mean for you? If you're trying to be a salesperson, a social media manager, director, graphic designer, coder, really doesn't matter. You need to really check yourself and audit yourself to determine, am I actually that thing? Because here's the thing. I can't tell you how uninteresting it is when I interview somebody and they say, I really just want to get experience and I want to learn. That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm really happy for you. I'm grateful that you want to learn. I think that's just terrific. But that doesn't provide my company any value. You know what provides my company value? Is when you come in and you say, hey, listen, I know that you guys are looking for somebody, call it in your social media group. I know you guys are looking for somebody to manage social media. Let me show you some of the mock-ups that I made. Let me show you exactly some strategies that I put together that I think you guys would really benefit from, that I know I could implement day one of working here, because I'm already an expert in how to do this. I know how to do it at a deep level. That is how you get jobs. That is how you turn people's attention on. Because if you're not able to actually do the thing that you're coming in here to do at some level, then why would they hire you? This is not an internship in most cases. That's what internships are for. Internships are to go and learn and understand. Careers, you need to be valuable at what you're trying out for. You already need to be good at it. Of course, you're going to have to learn new things, but you should already understand how to do it at a deep level. You should already get it. So, check yourself, audit yourself. If you are going into a new career or a new industry, do you understand at a very, very deep level what you're doing? Do you know how to do it? Are you good at it? Can you provide value day one to that company? If not, you probably need to jump on YouTube, on master classes, whatever it takes, 10 hours a day to figure out how to become an absolute expert at that skill. That's all for today. I hope this was valuable to you. We'll talk to you on the next episode of Hot Takes.